And this is your last quarterfinal matchup in the upper bracket for the Super Metroid Randomized Tournament. It's time! Fighting out of the blue corner, he boasts a record 4 map wins, 2 total wins, no losses. It's Osse! Fighting out of the red corner, boasting a record as well, 4 map wins, 2 wins total, no losses. It's Oatsngoats! I'm WXFan21. Welcome to what could be a grand final anywhere else, but this is how the bracket has started. Osse on one side, Oats on the other, upper bracket quarterfinal. Somebody is taking their first loss. Someone has to go to the lower bracket. Somebody's moving on to the semis. This is one of the most marquee matches. You thought Zeb versus Eddie was outstanding in a Battle of Titans. This is also a Battle of Titans. Where else can you get Zeb versus Eddie, Osse versus Oats, and it's not a grand final? It's right here. Super Metroid map, a rando tournament. Let's go. If you are unaware of how this works, both runners have a 10-minute delay. It's built in. It's meant to be that way. Now I'll raise my game because I'm not going to be yelling anymore. Surprised my wife hasn't come in the room yet to say, why are you screaming? Never taken video before you guys can stream. Thank you. No, I've been looking forward to this for almost 2 weeks, ever since I saw it on the schedule. It was an homage to Bruce Buffer. Just outstanding. Let's get this started. Osse on your left, Oats on the right. Diametheus is hanging out with us in tracking for all 3 games. Let's go. Osse with the Ronald McDonald sprite. Oatsngoats has the Metroid Dread suit sprite. Osse immediately sees the room and decides to go right. Oats is going to find Space Jump, which is going to put the upper right of landing site into logic. Is Osse going to go find Morph? This is a battle between Osse, the number 5 seed, Oats, the number 4 seed. Osse immediately finding Green Tower. Oats with a little bit of a movement advantage here with that space jump. Interesting map. Ridley's hanging out in Criteria. Look at the water rooms already to the left. So, quick way to get to the map. You do love to see it. Osse's now, after getting the map, is now going to go get their space jump. Morph Ball's going to be coming up here soon. We see Golden Teresa upper right of landing site. Hope you all enjoyed the intro. Osse is making his way on up. Oats making Oats' way on over. There is Morph. Kind of like I thought. Just the way the map we saw in the room's layout. We saw the room prior to high jump. A lot of Morph Ball rooms here early. No surprise that this is actually an early Morph seed. No ammo. Nowhere else to go. So there's got to be some sort of ammo there, where we see Osse and Oats both going, which is back to that the room right before we get high jump. So let's see what it's actually going to be. It is power bombs. Makes sense. Again, if we have to get to Gauntlet, that makes a lot of sense. We know Ridley's up there as well. Again, the great Diametheus is joining us over on tracking. Make sure you give Diametheus a shout out. So, pretty interesting that with Ridley where they are, you see the one major Oats is going for. Luckily, it's the tube. So this isn't too bad. Races we get out with no problem. And it's Bomb Teresa room, and it's Gravity Suit at less than 3 minutes in. Hey, the Gravity Truthers. The pancakes have been found. And Osse being able to grab an energy tank. I love it. Oats fighting Bomb Teresa with one hand. You'll love to see it. Osse, he on the left, also fighting Bomb Teresa. This is a much longer fight with no missiles or anything. So, good. I'm glad to see everyone enjoyed the intro. I figured something big. It's two big racers. It's the number 4 seed. It's the number 5 seed. And again, this is only a quarterfinal matchup. This isn't even the grand final. If you are interested as well in signing up for comms or tracking, make sure you join that Discord link that Red Shadow just posted in the Twitch chat. Well, the Speedgaming bot posted. We do have another best of 3 if anybody does want to hang out and at the very least track. It's pretty cool, volunteering. So, Kizantune versus Mo, happening in about an hour. No, we need comms and tracking for that. As you know, I love volunteering. Volunteering is a ton of fun. So, we'll see. Oats and Osse at this point, both pretty close together. The question is where do these racers go now? Because Ridley's over the bottom left. Early Supers has a major. We see Gauntlet having missiles and a hollow dot. All depends where these racers want to go. 5 power bombs to get through Gauntlet, realistically not enough. No screw attack being used, not even bombs. So it's going to make things a little bit more different or difficult. Diamethus making a great point in Twitch chat. Not as difficult to track as you might think. Agreed. You're not tracking area rando. It's just items. Area rando, I feel like it's a completely different beast. Osse once again taking a look here at the map. Oats through Criteria Crab Hole. And is going to make a play here for these items towards Gauntlet. Maybe not. Chad apparently wants Emmett to face themselves in the grand final. I don't know how that's possible. Hey, Diametheus, I'm curious, have you ever tracked an area rando? Can you attest to how very interesting that tracker is? Oh, it's gonna get more power bombs. Okay, so this... No, you track SMZ3 all the time. Yeah, okay. So you get it. So... this is actually pretty interesting. Oats finding more power bombs at the back end of Gauntlet in addition to Oats' first missiles. Osse, he's making his way back over, just hanging out right now in Criteria Crab Hole. Neither racer have gone for that major at early supers yet. But both racers still need to be really careful. In the winners semi-finals, winner of this goes on to play Nevdi, who defeated Fat Scott yesterday, 2-0. And then the other winner semi-final. I mean, you thought a UFC intro for this one was a lot. How about the next one? Zeb versus Nitro. Oh, that's gonna be insane. Another battle of titans. Oats to the Forgotten Highway. Need supers to get out of the elevator room. That explains why they're not going for early supers. Oats has 15 power bombs, not one super missile found yet. Right, because that's Business Center. Where are the racers going to find their first super pack? Don't forget, to the very left corner of Criteria, on the west side where they got their space jump, and their first set of power bombs are a bunch of water rooms. I'm wondering if that's where the seed wants the runners to go. Oh, it's gonna pick up more missiles. Doot, 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 doot. Oats heads to the wrecked ship. Osse out to the Forgotten Highway. Oh, and there's East Ocean. Are Sky Missiles going to have the first pack of supers? They are not. It's just missiles. Oh, and this could be interesting. Early map station, too. Osse gets more PBs. Here's the map station. What's the wrecked ship look like? One major at Spore Spawn supers. We got Screw Attack Major. Amphitheater. There is a hollow dot at the bottom left of West Ocean. And it's Bubble Mountain for a connector. So that might be the first super pack. Because you can't get the maze one without supers. We'll see where Oats goes from here. Osse, he's making his way back down here, most likely towards the wreck ship as well. Very close matchup between these racers. It's just missiles at Bubble Mountain for Oats. And Oats coming across a nice energy tank as well. So we got West Ocean and Moat, both hollow dots. Very good possibility that one of these is super missiles. Oats finds Ice Beam at Screw Attack. Going down Blue Tower. Full slate of games today here on Speedgaming. You can see all 6 channels currently in use. Multiple tournaments going on. Make sure you give these runners a follow if you haven't already. !R in the Twitch chat to follow the runners. !C to follow the commentary and tracking team. Wave Beam! So Ice Wave are the majors here in the wreck ship. Nice save. As I say, save early, save often. Oats grabs the majors. Gonna be going back up Blue Tower. Alright, Oats is the first to get to this the ocean item. And it's an energy tank. Does that mean Moat is going to be supers? If not, where the bleep are supers? It's a reserve tank. Where are the Racer Supers? They don't have to go reverse amphitheater for supers, do they? They don't have the energy for reverse amphitheater. I mean, you could take it to go around amphitheater, but it's still... That's Mickey Mouse room. I don't even think you have the energy to go through Mickey Mouse. So Osse grabs Ice Beam. I'll talk more about what Ice Beam means later. Where are supers? Torian's there, Brinstar's there, Ridley's all the way back in Criteria, but the Racers still need to go back for. There's a random major back in Criteria you can't even get to because it's Business Center. Where do the Racers go next? Osse's gonna take a save. Again, save early, save often. Get to the map stations as quick as you can. Is Oats going to Torian, or is Oats going to Brinstar? It's going to be Torian. Osse to East Ocean might be heading to Brinstar. Finally, we got a little route divergence, folks. Osse into Bryn. Oats into Torian. Osse immediately finding Everest. Oats into X-ray room. Very far away map station for Oats. Osse finds a heated room here. This is Chronic Boost. There's more missiles. Osse finds Big Pink. Oats finds Main Street. This is a hunt for supers. Chat saying Oats saw Spazer. Osse finds another missile. Oats finds Indiana Jones. Now, we'll see what Oats can do here. Osse, he's making a play here for another heated room. There's supers! Oats finds the first super missiles! Oats finds the wrecked ship station. Wrecked ship map station means Fantoon has to be in a connecting room on the right, and there is Fantoon for Oats. If you've never seen Map Rando before, in these settings, when you find the wrecked ship map station, it's always going to be in a left-sided entry door. The room that you entered the map station in, Fantoon's going to be to the right side of the door. So Oats was in Business Center. Wreck Ship Station was on the left, which means back to Business Center on the right-hand side. That's where Fantoon logically has to be. Fantoon has to be in a connecting room. So we'll see how Oats goes against Fantoon here. Osse finds the Brinstar map station, finds two majors at the very north of Brinstar. An ammo refill station. Not a lot of holodots. Found the Three Musketeer room that has a holodot. So we'll see what Osse can come up with here. And takes the pivot save back to the wrecked ship. Most likely going to be headed to Torian. Oats is taking care of Fantoon. Let's see what the Torian map station gives the runners. Spazer we know back at Main Street. Firefleece as a holodot. Couple of majors here in Torian. Upper right area holodot. Very interesting. Terminator has a holodot. Multiple holodots here. Seed looks like it wanted the racers to route to Torian. Osse finds supers at Terminator. Oats would like to trade some power bombs for super missiles. So this is interesting. Osse gets supers and looks to be leaving Torian. Never went for the map station. We'll see if this pays off for Osse. Oat's gonna take a quick save. Osse, he's back in East Ocean. Oats finds another energy tank for those heated runs. Double energy tank holodots here for Oatsngoats. Again, if you've never seen a map randomizer before, allow me to explain to you how the map is. The regular dots are always going to be missiles. The hollow dots are supers, power bombs, energy tanks, or reserve tanks. The dots in bold are majors. The light shaded rooms that you see on Osse's screen are heated rooms. The darker shades are water rooms. Oh, hello. Spore Spawn DLC. Any Spore Spawn fans in Twitch chat? And just because I know you all like Spore Spawn music, there you go. Oh! See, that was filthy! That was a filthy Spore Spawn fight, Osse! Well done! And Oats picks up Varia suit. Osse behind in a big way. There is no other major that Osse could find, unless it's Charge Beam, that really can change this game around. There are no bosses in Brinstar. The Seed wanted the racers to go to Torian. Is Osse gonna find Charge? It's X-Ray. So, no, Oats is not in go mode. Oats needs Charge Beam or ammo. So, Oats grabbing Grapple and Varia here in Torian, leaves Spazer. And it's Screw Attack for Osse, which Osse will take. He's clearly not happy about it. Phaser Beam, Twitch chat was saying, was in fact the Major at Main Street. If you missed my intro for Game 1, I'll make sure to give the intro again. Little bit less enthusiasm, but I'll give the intro again in Game number 2. Friendly reminder, winner of this goes on to face Nevdi in the upper bracket semifinal. The loser is going to go down to the lower bracket, but the other upper bracket semifinal, worthy of a Bruce Buffer intro as well. It's Zeb316 versus V2 Nitro. Absolutely going to be a banger of a match. The loser of this has to go on to face Bressingham in the lower bracket round 4 game. Bressingham defeating Spiffy Thomas in round 3. So, a lot of implications so far for these racers. Neither racer has taken a map loss yet. Well, that ends in this game. Whoever takes game 1 is gonna have the other person, unfortunately, take their first loss of this tournament. Neither player dropping a map, Osse grabbing yet another energy tank. Oates far and away in the lead right now. Osse, he needs to make his way back over to Torian. Oates back in Criteria, going for that early super major. All right. The major that all of you have waited about 23 minutes for is bombs. Yay. So exciting. All of that excitement for bombs. Nice plasma for Osse, though, in Meridia. Except Osse, you're going the wrong way! Go back, Tutorian! What are you doing? Oh, Osse also somehow came across Charge Beam. I missed that. Oh, Osse. Not in go mode. Close to go mode. Osse needs one more energy tank for go mode. Because if you don't know, basically what Super Metroid looks for, the game itself looks for Varia Suit as a trigger in the Mother Brain fight. When you get to face Mother Brain 2, Mother Brain 1 and Mother Brain 2, when Mother Brain 2 goes for the Rainbow Beam, the game looks for Varia Suit as a trigger. If Varia Suit active, 300 damage Rainbow Beam. If Varia Suit not active, 600 damage per Rainbow Beam. By the way, shoutouts to everyone here right now. You are stacking this channel. Love it. We have a ton of stuff here for you at Speedgaming. Again, Kissington versus Mo at the top of the hour. Needs trackers if you're interested in tracking that. Exclamation point SGL24SMR. Join the Discord. Go to the crew signups. That is another game that's going on. That is a lower bracket match. Someone's getting eliminated in that game. And then tomorrow night, game 1 and 2 between MM2 Nest Cartridge and Baron of Red. Ton of action here. We got Zooter on the main Speedgaming channel. We got the mystery tournament going on in game 4, the Dash Randomizer. Another Dash Randomizer mystery tournament on Speedgaming 5. Any percent tournament on Speedgaming 3, a link to the past on Speedgaming 6. Are we going to see the rare Speedgaming 7 today? But Osse now gonna go and not be happy about bombs. I was waiting for somebody in Twitch chat to mention Speedgaming 8 the Ocho. I don't think Speedgaming 8 exists. Osse is disappointed in bombs. Disappointed in the reserve tank. So let's see where Oats goes from here. We know Meridia, the entrance where Osse got charge and plasma, is in Meridia. Oats is close to that. Oats gonna pick up this X-ray visor. And we need to see where to go from here. Ridley is back in Criteria. Osse doesn't really have, I mean, Osse needs to refill the energy tanks and the reserve tanks. Osse's in go mode. Oats not in go mode yet. Apparently there was a Speedgaming 8 according to Twitch chat. So, Osse is probably going to go ahead and route in Ridley here. We know Fantoon's in Torian. Oats over here in Brinstar. If Oats goes to Meridia, grabs Charge and Plasma, Oats becomes in go mode because Oats has Varia. Osse doesn't have Varia, but here we go. Osse versus Ridley. It's a 7-tank Ridley fight with the best beam combination in the game. Are you ready for the Ridley music? Let's go. Squawk. Osse need to be careful, cannot take any damage from Ridley. The heated damage in this room is long enough. Alright, this should be the end of the fight. Nicely done from Osse. Beautiful Ridley fight. Osse. Osse had less than 10 energy remaining. Oh, Osse, don't do that to all your people and your fans out there. Don't do it. That was insane. So, Oats has not gone to Meridia yet. We know Charge and Plasma in Meridia. Osse taking now a little bit of the lead away from Oats. Remember, Fantoon in Torian, Ridley in Criteria. Oats will still need to go back to route in Ridley. Oats not finding Charge yet. There's no way to take out Ridley. Oats doesn't have the ammo. So, Osse with one boss down in Ridley. Oats with one boss down in Fantoon. Oats does have Charge Beam, okay. But Oats did not get Plasma. Oats not updating his tracker, classic. Diametheus, it's not your fault. Oats' fault. Oats didn't update Oats' tracker. So now Oats is going to be heading to, looks like, back to landing site to go and fight Ridley. Osse now into Torian. Osse has the lead. Oats had the lead early on in game number 1. Osse, we thought was taking the incorrect route, never got to Varia suit because Osse never went to fully clear Torian, never got the map station. Osse ended up lucking into Charge Plasma, and that proving to be the early factor here. Here we go. Oatsngoats versus Ridley. And because I know how much you all like Ridley music, you're welcome. Do we know what Dragon or Mother Brain are? No. We haven't seen Norfair yet, so most likely they're both in Norfair. Oh, beautiful moonfall from Osse. So this is a longer fight from Oats than it was for Osse, obviously, because Oats doesn't have plasma. Now, those supers, I believe, are the logical ones that the racers had to pick up to begin with. I'll be really curious to see what supers the seed really wanted the racers to go to. Osse knows that this is most likely the wreck ship station, and there is Fantoon for Osse. If you're enjoying this race between these two greats and legends, I want to see some thumbs up in the Twitch chat. And again, make sure you give the runners a follow. Osse, he's fighting Fantoon on the left. Oats, well, Oats is done with Ridley on the right. Osse gonna grab the map station here. Going to see those two majors. Again, Osse's already peaked the Spazer major. Is Osse gonna go for Varia? Osse doesn't need these majors. Osse is in go mode. Oats is in go mode, but man, Charge Ice Wave is not the strongest combination. This is going to come down to routing decisions here. Who is going to make their way to Norfair first? Norfair has Kraid, has Dragon, and Mother Brain. We've seen Torian, we've seen Wreck Ship, we've seen Criteria, we've seen parts of Meridia, so it's possible Meridia has the bosses. And we've seen Brinstar, so it's Meridia and Norfair, the last two areas the racers really need to go to. And Oats quickly getting into Meridia. Oats back in the lead. That must have been where Charge was, and Plasma. And Oats is like, really? I wish that, you know, Oats was like, yep, should have got that before. Osse, he's making his way out of Torian. Or, excuse me, Ronald McDonald is making their way out of Torian, sorry. Good thing I had breakfast before I saw the Osse Ronald McDonald sprite. Okay. This is the farthest we've seen in Meridia that Oats is going now. Oats making a play for what I thought was the map station. Peeking to the right. Okay, this is another part of Brinstar. So Oats has found a double Meridia connector. Okay, I'm sorry, but Quanter Starfire with possibly one of the best jokes so far from anybody in Twitch chat in this game. Ronald looking for new menu items. Look out for the McRidley soon. From the McRib to the McRidley. Fantastic. Oats first to the map station. Bosses, bosses. Kraid. Just Kraid. A major and aqueduct. Majors we haven't seen yet are Spring, High Jump, and Speed Booster. Half Goat hanging out with everybody in Twitch chat. What's up, Path? Big shoutouts to all of you that are watching. I didn't see enough thumbs up. No. Where's all those thumbs up in the Twitch chat? Apparently you all just not enjoying this race. If you're enjoying the race, I want to see thumbs up! Broker says we're busy. Yeah, thinking of more, McDonald's jokes, apparently. I'm kidding, Broker. Oats the first to Kraid. Osse right on Oats' tail. I know you are here. I'm just trying to get a little Twitch interaction. Osse's got Varia. Kraid is defeated. Oats with the quick Kraid kill. Oats into Norfair. This is huge. And also think about this. Both racers did end up going back to Criteria to defeat Ridley early. That's what the seed was looking for. Norfair holds both Dragon and Mother Brain, and Oats has found Mother Brain. Which of these racers is going to hand the other their first map loss of this tournament? This could all come down to who finds Dragon first. Well, Oats found Croc first. Hello, Croc. There's no other way through. Maybe there is. Oats is like, maybe a required Croc fight? Doot. Osse finding Croc. These racers are only a couple of rooms apart. That's it. Red Tower elevator. Oats ahead. Oats still on the hunt for Dragon. Checking every door along Oats' way. Dragon, no! That's Green Hill Zone. Osse back to Meridia. Dragon found! Oats never kept X-ray, so no microwave here, but Oats doesn't care. Oats is just going to use Plasma Beam on Dragon. Beautiful fight. Might be the first Dragon fight I've seen with no goo actually being launched from Dragon. So Oats knows where Mother Brain is. Osse finds the correct side of the map station, but has to get through Croc Speedway for Dragon. Here we go. Here we go. No speed booster to get through Croc Speedway. This is Oats' race to lose. Can Oats maintain Oats' lead? Osse trying Poyo Ice Clip, gets it with the X-Ray. Norfair music, folks. Little dino dance, even though Mother Brain is right around the corner from where Oats is. Osse finds Wasteland. For those of you just tuning in, this is an upper bracket quarterfinal. Both racers undefeated so far in this tournament. Oats at Mother Brain 1, looking for that Ice Beam. The reason I said earlier to watch out for the Ice Beam is because of Ice Zeb Skip being the easiest one. Because sometimes in map rando, you don't get enough of a runway to execute a speed Zeb Skip. That's why Ice is the preferred one. Osse now at Dragon. Oats on to Mother Brain 2. Fun fact here about the Mother Brain fights. Mother Brain 1 and 2 takes double damage from super missiles in map rando in these quality of life settings. Meatball, onion rings, ketchup, and rainbow beam. And Osse has defeated Dragon using the microwave technique with the X-ray visor. All right, it's time for the escape sequence for Oats. And it's 2 minutes, 15 seconds on the clock. Oats into attic. No escape emojis, Twitch chat? Oats, back in the parlor, into Meridia. This has been a great race to start this best of 3 between Osse and Oats. Seven time. That was funny. Here we go. Oats back to the wreck ship into East Ocean. Osse onto Mother Brain 1. Mother Brain 1 defeated for Osse. The leads have gone back and forth from both of these runners throughout Game 1, with Oats taking most of the lead throughout Map 1. Talking like it's a Counter-Strike game between Game 1. Oats quickly back to Criteria with less than a minute left on the escape timer. Plenty of time for Oats to climb through the Etikun room. Back into Green Tower. And even closer now to escaping back to the bottom right of where landing site is gonna be. Oats is very close from defeating Osse and handing Osse his first loss, and Oats will! Oats beats Osse in game number 1. GG's to both runners. Osse now on to the escape sequence, but folks, don't you go anywhere. Game number 2 is coming up after this break. It's game number 2 between Osse and Oatsngoats. It's time! Oats handing Osse his first loss of the tournament. Oats still undefeated. Game number 2 on tap. Is Oats going to be able to knock off Osse 2-0? Or can Osse make a comeback and send us to a game number 3? Let's go! Osse on the left, Oats on the right. I hope you're ready for game number 2. Oh, look! Space jump all over again!
No, it's the lead.
Oh, look! It's high jump! What a surprise. We'll take some high jump. So, space and high jump to get things started. Very, very good possibility that there is no morph ball to get things started. Chronic boost holds the map station. You need morph ball to get to the map station. So let's see what we have top left and right doors here. Okay. Outside crate entrance. We're working on audio, everybody. Oh, hi, Shack Tool. Goodbye, Shack Tool. I love how people say Bruce Buffer's gonna sue somebody. Bruce Buffer not suing. It's an homage to Bruce Buffer's greatness. So, Osse still has high jump and space jump. Actually, no, Osse needs to go back for high jump, I think. Osse took a pivot save. Oats back in the attic. No ammo yet. Osse is cycling through saves. You love to see it. Oats using some really crazy looking sprite. Like something out of Moonside from Earthbound. Osse just using the standard Samus sprite for this race. We're working on getting you all audio. Oh, hello, Screw Attack. El Rocco, as quickly as you said that, there's Screw Attack. Oats already had Screw. Osse gets Screw. Oats finds an energy tank. Where in the... I'll be nice. Where in the cookies is progression? Because right now, Osse and Oats are literally just flying all over criteria. Listen, I was busy watching Osse's side of the stream. I'm sorry, Rocco. No credit for you. No extra doubloons for you. Oh. Hello, missiles. Or is that power bombs? Chat saying supers. They are supers. That super icon doesn't look like a power bomb icon. Also, big shout out to a fantastic person, a fantastic tracker, Diametheus, hanging out with us, tracking this best of 3. Let's see where the racers go from here. Alright, Osse, he's making his way over. He's gonna find Grapple. It's gonna finally have the first missiles of the seed. Oats is making a play for getting back up this Torian escape room. Just had a feeling, just the way the early rooms were, that we were not going to be finding Morph anytime early. Possible Morph is around the corner, though. That's a missile, though. That's not Morph.
Hey, Seed. Yeah, this is WX Fan 21 here. Can we please get the racers some a morph ball at some point, like this race, please? That's all. Should not be a difficult ask. No. That's grapple. That's not morph ball. We would like morph ball, please. Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute. Y'all hear that? We got volume, folks. Big shout-outs to the Speedgaming volunteers for getting that back up and running. Thank you, volunteers. Shout-out Adirondack Rick. Appreciate that. Osse, hanging out with the fishes and the crabs over in Everest. You know, we have these things called power bombs. It'd be wonderful if we could use them. Osse finds wasteland. Yeah, that's not where Osse would like to go. Oats is gonna find Grappleby, which does put Everest here in logic. I know, how dare the game make the racers actually use the grapple beam. Nice ice beam. Osse's like, wait a minute, I still don't have more! Osse now down the right side up. Interesting. French vanilla fish tank. Oh, come on. No. We wanted to see Sports Bond ×2 in this best of 3. Come on. Where's the love for Sports Spawn, Osse? Both Osse and Oats did decide to reset. This is anybody's game so far. Osse back to Brinstar, really the only place the racers can go. So far, the seed is morph ball locked. Ice beam again for Osse. Osse making great use of grapple. For anyone new to Map Rando, these are hard, tricky settings. So hard logic with tricky item progression, default quality of life, and map placement. Oats grabs ice yet again. Osse now this time is going to take a save. Oats trying to get through Morph Ball Tunnel, and Oats cannot do so. Oats now going to be checking out Everest. The bottom doors, that is. Again, big shoutouts to Bruce Buffer, the homage UFC intros. Hopefully you all enjoyed them. There will not be another intro like that for Game 3. But hopefully you all enjoyed it. Hopefully trying to get the... I don't want to say the severity, but this is a quarterfinal matchup. It's time to treat quarters, semis, and grand finals as such. Osse heading through this Turian escape room. Oats finds G4 tower. Now, what Oats is doing is not logical. Beautiful underwater wall jumps, though. Not logical. Underwater wall jumps are not in logic in hard settings. Osse's gonna go do a mock Troid ice clip. Oats finds watering hole. Oats finds spring ball. That's gonna help with underwater movement.
If we had this thing called morph ball, that's all I'm saying.
Osse finds pre-aqueduct. And a save station. Morph ball! Let's see, finds morph. Morph. Osse now far in the lead. High jump, able to get through pre-aqueduct room, no gravity. Oats gets to the map room in Brinstar, though. One major. Oh, hello, wreck ship, Norfair, Mother Brain, Pants Room, Main Street. Another major. Avery. I love it. Avery says, so nice to see Osse playing against total newcomer Oats. Yeah, we had some fun in the race time room with the racers in game number 1. So, Osse now with pretty good movement tech here. Same with Oats. That spring ball could very much come into play. Could logically be what Osse has to get next. Oats needs to head back to Criteria to get Morph. Osse is quickly building on his lead. Oats looks like Oats is making a play for Criteria. If you are unfamiliar with who these two racers are, they're two of the greatest rando racers of all time. Oats, you know, little unknown racer, not too popular, just holds this thing like, oh, I don't know. Holds the world record in Super Metroid 80%. She's a little unknown racer. I kid. So nothing left in Criteria except the Meridia entrance. I know, Avery, I was playing off your joke. Osse checking out Bryn. Oats checking out Criteria. With Oates' defeat of Osse in game number 1, Oates is still undefeated. Osse, he's now 4-1 in maps in this tournament in the bracket stage. Osse gonna take a quick ammo refill. Oh, but WX, that's a missile refill. Not in map rando, it's not. Those are converted into ammo refills. They refill all of your ammo, missiles, supers, and power bombs. Hey! It's the True of Bot! Or Unabot? Whatever. The annoying Botwoo meets super missiles. Nice battle from Osse. Looks like Osse wants to head to Meridia. I kinda like this. So this is pretty interesting. Osse now into Happy Room. Oates heading towards Morph. We'll see what Osse, what he can do here. Map station's actually not that far out of the way with. And folks, on behalf of all of the admins here in the Stupid Metroid Map Rando tournament, on behalf of all the commentary and trackers, thank you so much for tuning in to watch this upper bracket quarterfinal between Osse and Oates. We all greatly appreciate it. Make sure you take a chance. If you haven't followed these runners yet, go ahead and follow the runners. !R on the Twitch chat. !C to follow the commentary and tracking teams. Make sure you're following along with the tournament. Plenty more action still to come all month of August. We have plenty of lower bracket games. Big shout outs to Kissington and Mo. Good luck, have fun in your best of 3. That's happening right now. That is a lower bracket race. Osse's gonna make their way through these things. Oates trying to find out where to go from here. Into Pre-Aqueduct. Osse with a several-minute lead. We'll see if Meridia ends up paying off for Osse. Osse caught in a one-way here. One of the rooms in Croc's area. It's vanilla missiles. Same as before. Oates going for Mocktroid Ice Clip. This isn't logic. Correct. Kapow is correct. You need gravity to get Spring Ball in logic. Oats now making Oats' way to the map station. I see West Ocean down there for Osse. No bosses in Meridia, though. Oats needs to not go to Meridia to have a chance. Is Osse gonna hand Oats Oats' first loss of the tournament? Alright, I want to give a quick shout out as Osse checks out Brinstar here. I want to give a quick shout out to all the tournament admins here for this tournament. MM2 Nest Cartridge, Osse 101, and Apathy Duck. Can we give all three of them a shout out, please? They have been an outstanding admin team, putting on a great tournament. Just absolutely well done. Make sure you give them a shout out in the Twitch chat. What a great job. Great tournament. Great turnout. Some of these qualifiers had over 30 people per qualifier. Massive turnout for Map Rando. Shout out to me for all the comms, says Iro. There's Speed Booster for Oats. High five on the invisible road. Look, I love doing commentary, and I gotta tell you, I'm honored that the admins even let me do this much commentary. So, big shout out to the admins again. I love doing commentary, and the biggest shout out goes to you fans. You fans are what make the tournament. By being here, by doing, and actually caring about what the runners do, you all make this tournament what it is. Without the fans, it's just the racers racing for bragging rights, but man, shoutouts to all of you, because you help make this tournament what it is, a success. Both racers are synced in Brinstar. If Oats can continue to go, Oats has a chance to take the lead. I want to say this. You all definitely deserve credit. Why? Think about this for a second. You all are spending a Saturday watching racers race a 30-year-old game in the summertime when there is plenty to do. It is not lost on me how grateful I am to see the amount of you here. Look, I'll be honest, Oats is what one of my friends got me involved in, or introduced to speed racing. You know who that was? Was Oats. And absolutely just watching Oats run got me involved in any percent, got me involved in the community, and then I started seeing what randomizers are all about. So just totally awesome. It's not lost on me how great you all are and how great these racers are, and all of you taking time to spend time with us watching these racers. Not lost on me at all. So big shout outs to all of you. Osse finally gets the map room here. So again, big shout outs to all of you. We'll see if Osse goes up the ladder, or the elevator rather. They're gonna find the G4 room and watering hole, which is where Spring Ball is. Gonna see where Oats goes from here. Because right now, both of these racers are at a crossroads. Okay, so I want to explain something about logic. Hard settings is what the seed wants you to do. It's what the basics are. If you know more than what the logic requires, nothing is stopping you from doing it. Just saying. None of you are socially awkward. Stop it. I was going to tell you all I actually got outside to actually touch grass. Earlier this week, I played golf. Oats gets charge beam. That's a massive find. No suits, though. Osse is just loving these underwater wall jumps. Osse is disappointed. Osse's losing his lead to Oats. And Osse does take a reset. Imagine if Osse actually gets that item later and realizes it's nothing more than Spring Ball. Osse is looking down like Osse took a walk of shame. That one major right there that was out of the way? Yeah, that's Charge Beam. Osse, widely regarded as one of the greatest randomizer runners in the community. Oats, obviously very well known. Beautiful Shine Spark from Oats. Nicely done to get out of Fish Tank back into Everest. Needs to execute a Spring Ball jump here. Osse into Watering Hole. Osse gonna farm up a bit. Very low on energy tanks. No suits. Man, this is a really interesting seed. A jet seed, this is not. Osse did get through G4. Let's get some GGs in the chat for Osse. Got through the G4 underwater wall jumps. GGs for Osse. Twitch chat is trolling me right now. That's okay. Thank you, Speedgaming, for the raid. Hope the Zoot Randomizer was a ton of fun. Is Oats really gonna try Wasteland? I think Oats is trying Wasteland. Alright, here we go. Everyone strap in and focus. It's a 2 energy tank Wasteland run. Let's go. 1 energy tank already down. 2 energy tank Wasteland run. This needs to be an energy tank here in Wasteland. Energy tank in Wasteland. Oats, Lux out. Needs to get to this other part of Wasteland and is going to clear Wasteland with no problem. But back to another heated room. Double heated runs here for Oats. And is able to escape. Now to get to West Meridia or Norfair and a Torian door. Let's see where Oats goes next. Oats now in the lead. After being down several minutes to Osse early in the race due to, let's face it, morph ball. Alright. Osse now behind. Unfortunately. Wait, was Ridley in Meridia? I didn't see Ridley in Meridia. If Ridley's in Meridia, then yes, Osse still has that map advantage. But Oats is... Okay. Oats is heading to Torian first. Finds Metroid Room 4. And Oats says, no thank you. Back to Brinstar. Let's go check Norfair. Osse! Charge beam! Finding Croc Speedway, this could easily be the way. And for all you Mandalorian fans, this is the way. I mean, literally, through the way through Croc Speedway needed speed boosters, so literally that's the way Oats had to go. Oh! Hello, Fantoon. Clearly, that was the way to get through Croc Speedway to go find Fantoon. Let's see how Oats does in this Fantoon fight. Oh, beautiful, round 1. Osse's now going to have to do the same thing Oats did. Going to have to get through Wasteland. Logic is go to the first part of Wasteland, grab the energy tank, get through the second part of Wasteland, and then get through the other heated room and make your way through to the other 3 sectors. Beautiful fight from Oats again on Fantoon. I don't know about you all, I really want to see a third game. So if Oats keeps this up, there won't be a third game. Aqueduct Major. Oy vey. Norfair full of majors. Aqueduct. We got back a gauntlet. We've got other rooms with majors. Craig's hanging out here. Big Pink's got a major. Norfair full of majors, folks. There you go, Osse. Osse went out of the way to find another energy tank for Wasteland, says kapow. Osse, Shine Sparking, gonna find a reserve tank. What's the other major? Ooh, Phaser Beam. Any Phaser fans in Twitch chat? Edacoon's Plasma! Oh, Oats gets Phaser for nah. Oats now is going to attempt. Well, was going to attempt it. Was trying to execute an attempt there, freezing one of the enemies to jump on through, but going to go around the room the normal way. Looking to get to early supers. Osse finally through Wasteland, through the heated run. Let's see where Osse goes next. We have not seen Wreck Ship. We've seen parts of Turin, and we know Oats obviously is in Norfair full of majors. Where does Osse go next? Osse's going down. Oats takes a quick energy refill. Osse also did the same thing Oats did. Saw how far away the map station was in Torian and said no thank you. Oats now into Big Pink. Osse heading into Norfair. Osse's gonna be able to defeat Fantoon. Osse on to Croc Speedway. No, uh-oh, Osse. Osse, what are you doing? Osse. Osse. Norfair's that way. Majors are that way. It's yeah! That could be game over! Also, shout out to this seed at almost 41 minutes in for the first suit. You know how nice it is to not have to commentate a seed where you know, don't see gravity 5 minutes into a seed? It's nice to see a suit so late into a seed for a change. Osse, where I think Osse's headed to Wreck Ship. Oh no, Osse went to save. Oh boy. Osse's in shambles. Oh, that gravity suit! Bang! Norfair had both suits! Oh, Osse, you need to get to Norfair if you want to force a game 3. Bombs! Oats is just flying at this point. Can Osse pull off a comeback? Oats is just grabbing all the majors at this point. On the way to get Gravity Suit, finds worst room in the game. Gonna be heading to Mickey Mouse room with Varia, no problem. Osse finally onto Norfair. Osse's several minute lead vanished as soon as Oats never went to Meridia. And now Oats, moments away from getting Gravity Suit. The only major Oats is missing from here is Wave. Bang! Not that Oats wasn't in go mode before, but is in full go mode now. I said full go mode before I even talk about say it. Osse, seeing Fantoon, looks down, realizing, whoopsie, should have came here a little bit sooner. Are you not entertained, Twitch chat and viewers? Are you not entertained? Norfair holding everything this seed needed. Needing to go through Wasteland with 2 to 3 energy tanks to grab the energy tank on the west side of Wasteland to go down. Oh, this seed was mean. Oats on the way to go fight Kraid. Or Dragon, whoever that is. Nice short charge from Oats. Shine Spark up. There's Wave Beam. And do you know what that means? Huh? Do ya? Do ya? Do ya? That means that our illustrious tracker, the wonderful, the great, Diametheus, has now unlocked the objective of full tracker. Nice quick Kraid kill from Oats. No DLC Kraid. X-Ray isn't on the tracker. This tracker doesn't have X-Ray. Oats is just gonna kindly Mary Poppins down, climb supers. Osse finally getting Spazer. Osse going the correct way, but it might be too little too late. Unless, and the only saving grace for Osse is Osse went to Meridia. Twitch chat, I believe, has said Ridley is in Meridia. Oats would still need to find Ridley. If Oats' last location's Ridley, Osse still has a chance. You know, for a relatively new runner, this Oatsngoats character, Oatsngoats is doing pretty well. Nah, I kid. Oatsngoats, obviously legend of the SM community. Beautiful X-ray clip up there to get plasma. That's gonna save Osse a bit of time. Oh, I see a Nevti fan in Twitch chat. Very nice. Alright, Oats. Let's see where Oats heads next. Osse grabs Varia suit. So Osse is, I want to say, about 5 minutes behind at this point. And now Oats makes a play for Torian. We know, as viewers, that the Torian map station is extremely far away from where the entrances to the sector are. Thank you. I hear that accent is wicked freaking smart, dude. Yes, I got a Bostonian accent. Anywhere else, this matchup between Osse and Oatsngoats could be a grand final. You know what it is here, folks? It's an upper bracket quarterfinal. The number 4 seed versus the number 5 seed. You love to see it. And again, if you're enjoying what you're watching, make sure you give the runners a follow. They're putting on an absolutely outstanding seed and set of games. They really, really are. Osse's gonna grab Wave Beam here. Osse has X-Ray, knows the last major is Gravity. Gonna take out Kraid, loop back in to get Gravity on the way out. Oats fighting Dragon. Nevdi is the #1 seed in this tournament. Can Oats get a spike suit here? No spike suit? Maybe, kinda, sorta? No spike suit for Oats. Wait, yes, spike suit! Able to pull it off as Oats. Oats is now on a Ridley hunt. Osse knows where Ridley is. Osse's taken out Kraid. Moving forward, Osse needs to head to Torian and then Meridia. If Oats heads to the wrecked ship, could very well be over. But again, Oats is several minutes ahead of Osse. Orion has nothing left for Oats. Can Oats beat Osse 2-0? Can Osse mount a comeback? Can Osse get back in first? Can Osse force a game 3? These are the storylines, folks. I may not be the best at technically explaining something to you all, but I hope at the very least you are entertained with the commentary. So let's keep this going. Osse picks up another missile pack. Needs to head for that gravity suit. Oats will be very keen on seeing where Oats goes from here. There's only 2 sectors left that Oats hasn't gone to. Osse's been to 1 and has the map station for it. That's Meridia. The one area that neither runner has seen, none of us have seen, is wrecked ship. Appreciate it. You know, Diametheus, make sure they follow you as well. Make sure you give Diametheus a follow. Great tracker. Osse gonna finally come across Gravity. Might see a little bit of a disappointed head shake here. Yup. Grabs the pancakes. Thank you, SDMX. I appreciate that. Comparing me to John Madden is very humbling. I appreciate that. Alright, Osse. Where do you go from here? Because you need to head to Torian. We know that. You need to head to Torian from here to defeat Dragon, and you know exactly where Ridley. Alright. Big question, and I want to see it from all of you in Twitch chat. Where is Oats going? Wrecked ship or Meridia? Put your guesses in right now. Where is Oats going? Wrecked ship or Meridia? I want to see it. I think wrecked ship. Oats is taking a pivot save. Is Oats going to go to the wreck ship? Oats is headed to the wreck ship. This might be the break that Osse needs. All right. Oh. The wreck ship is so tiny. What was that wreck ship? What even was that? I think that's the smallest sector in any of the games I've commentated that I've seen. What even was that? Oh, that's crazy. Well, Oats is heading to the one sector that they haven't been to yet. And that could very well be GG's. Up the toilet goes Oats, back into criteria. Diametheus, what? What was that comment? Diametheus says, I guess it's not about the size of the prize, but the motion of West Ocean. Where did you come up with that? I love it. Oats is gonna love finding Ridley here in Meridia. Osse onto Dragon. Already defeated it. Back through Torian. Ridley fight left for both racers. Osse needs to invent teleporting here in this map rando game because Osse needs to teleport to Meridian now if Osse has any chance, any whatsoever, of attempting to come back in this. One of the most interesting seeds. Both racers, both of them, have struggled in this seed. Oats had no idea where Morph was. And then Osse was all over the place to try to get through, find something to get through Wasteland to try to find progression. And by the time Osse ended up going through Wasteland, so those are the two biggest talking points here of this game. Very nice, Diometheus. Well, Oats knows exactly where Ridley is. The loudmouth of Super Metroid. The flying pterodactyl. Let's see. Where, oh where, Osse is going to go. Osse is gaining ground on Oats. Remember, Osse went to Meridia as the first sector outside of Criteria. Remember that. Osse knows exactly where Ridley is. Oats has to make their way from the map station all the way down to Ridley. So we'll see how fast Oats can get there. Again, shout out to Diometheus, who gets double full tracker for this. You know, objectives unlock. Unlock, there you go. Oats on to Ridley. The seat is so rude. Then having to go all the way to the bottom left of Brinstar again. Just, this seat is very weird. Oats gets grabbed by Ridley. Hey, SDMX, I meant in the game. I didn't mean the commentary of the game. As his beardness calls me, WXFan21, the megaphone. Beautiful Ridley fight from Oats. Seriously, this seed. Why? Just why? Why is Ridley in the bottom left of Meridia and having to route back through most of the sector? This seed is brutal. Look how fast Osse's caught up. Does Osse actually have a chance? Osse might have a chance. All it takes is one mistake on an escape sequence, folks, and Osse's right back in this. Anachromium actually making a really cool point in Twitch chat. Anachromium says, with this much traversing, they don't think there'll be any errors in the escape. That makes a really good point, and not really something I feel like is talked about enough here in Map Brando. When you have a seat like this, where you've gone through these sectors multiple times, and you've peaked a lot of these maps multiple times, when you are locked in, there is a seriously good chance that you will be able to just know the way out, really without looking at the map. So, big points there, Anachromium. Well done. Good question from Fox Hunter. How many missiles do you need for Mother Brain Tank? Mother Brain 1, you need a minimum of 18 missiles to not only break the tank, but to beat Mother Brain 1. Bressingham is hanging out in Twitch chat, just waiting to see who they are going to be able to take down in the lower bracket. Winner of this game moves on to face Nevdi in the upper bracket semis. Loser So they're going to take on Bressingham in the lower bracket. Nevdi is 6 maps won, 1 lost, awaiting the winner of Osse and Oats. Bress is waiting the loser of this game. You want to talk about 2 other high-profile matches you thought this was a massive hype-up UFC style? Again, it's Zeb versus Nitro in the other upper bracket semi. There is a ridiculous amount of talent, not only that was in the qualifiers, but we are still seeing here in this game, in this tournament. There's the Mother Brain 2 Screech. Oats is almost done now, immediately defeating Mother Brain 2. Osse on the way to Mother Brain 2. Well, Mother Brain 1, technically. Beautiful Moonfall Screw attack goes down. Blue Tower. And Oats is now going to damage down here. So the other thing about this, too, again, I know there are a lot of people that are watching this maybe for the first time. When you defeat Mother Brain 2 in map rando, you see how Mother Brain explodes? You just need to basically do the same damage down you would in the casual game, any other rando, to trigger what would be the baby cutscene. You just immediately start the timer here and you start the escape. 2 minutes, 25 seconds. All right, here we go. It's time. It's escape sequence. The fans are getting their alerts, their escape sequence emojis in the Twitch chat. Again, if you've had an outstanding fun time watching this best of 3, make sure you give the racers a follow. Exclamation point R in the Twitch chat to follow the racers. Exclamation point C if you want to follow the commentary and tracking teams. Don't go anywhere. We got post-game interviews coming up as soon as this game is over. And I want to know if you all have enjoyed watching this as much as I've had fun commentating this. This head-to-head matchup has not disappointed. Oats back through Wasteland, beautiful speedball. Oats is back into Criteria, back up through Toilet. Minute 18 on the clock, not that far away from the landing site. Beautiful parlor climb. Oats is getting closer and closer to landing site as Osse is right on Oats' tail, but very far down to the southwest of Bryn. Is Oats going to make a mistake, or is Oats going to send Osse to the lower bracket? Osse needs to move. Osse back into Wasteland, which Osse he may never want to see again after this race. Oats going back through Moat. Oats is back to landing site. Get your GGs in Twitch chat. Oatsngoats has defeated Osse 2 games to 0. Osse is handed his first defeat. And before we get the races up here, we're gonna watch Osse continue to just fly through this escape. Osse is going to take on Bressingham in the lower bracket round 4 game. And it's Nevdi versus Oates, another battle of titans. This tournament is just gonna continue to get better and better. What an absolutely outstanding best of 3. I personally would have loved to be able to see this go 3 games, but man, what a fantastic 2 games that we had the opportunity to witness. And now, as Osse quickly making their way back to landing site, Osse has finished the race in race time. We're gonna get these racers up here to talk games because as great as game 1 was in a jet seed, man, this game 2 was brutal. So racers, if you're listening, come on up. Osse back at landing site. Get your GGs in Twitch chat for Osse. Well done. GGs. Massive congratulations for both of these runners. What a great series, but it's Oatsngoats beating Osse 2 games to none. And here they are. GG's Oates and Osse.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep. GG. Good races.
Osse might never. Osse. So here's the biggest question: do you never ever want to see Wasteland ever again, as long as your Super Metroid career continues?
What was wrong with Wasteland? I had problems with Lord Norfair elevator room into G4.
Yes,
That
was
that really hurt this seed.
I don't think that was the biggest point. So, like, game 2, Oates was looking for Morph early. Osse had the lead. And then it was like the reason I mentioned Wasteland, it's because you were looking for that 3rd energy tank to try getting through Wasteland, and Oates went for it after Oates got Morph. And then Oates managed to find that other energy tank at the west of Wasteland. Curious how you both saw. Yeah, Oates had 2 E-tanks, found the 3rd E-tank in Wasteland.
Okay. I wasn't comfortable with 2.
I know what I thought.
Logic wanted me to go there, though.
Right. So what did you both think of these seeds?
Well, yeah, the first seed, I think was a little more straightforward. It gets a little bit, some seed bleed playing 2 back-to-back like that, but, I guess the second seed I can talk about more. That was, yeah, I assumed that I feel like I exhausted all my options, and then once I remembered that pre-Botswoon was left at Criteria ship, or like a kind of above left, then I figured that's where Morph would be, and that was like 20 minutes in. So I definitely spent a little too much time doing that because I didn't quite understand what the game wanted. But then after that, I figured I think there was a save nearby, so I did take that risk with the 2 E-tanks. If it wasn't an E-tank, I would have just reset and then just done it again without looking at that item. And I believe I could have made it. It would have been close, but yeah, the second seed was pretty rough. I felt like it kept going back and forth constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Again, about the E-tanks, I didn't really go that far out of my way. There's one at Fish Tank. It's just 2 rooms away-ish. Yeah, I went right first at the start and ran to Grapple on Ice early. And then when I first saw Batoon hallway, I already had Ice.
Oh, so you got Morph extremely early.
I did take a soft lock and had to recollect things, but it was okay otherwise.
Osse, I think you came across Morph at about 14 minutes in, I want to say, if I remember correctly.
Something like that. There's certainly a lot of exploring everything early on. Like, I feel like I did everything I could do before going down Wasteland, even knowing about it. And that's because I went through Batoon to check Meridia, and there's just nothing there. Yeah, I think Meridia was my last
I believe, yeah, because that's where Ridley was. So I didn't check Meridia until the very end. I did, I think, everything else, like wrecked ship, and I just kind of used the save just to keep going back and forth because it was, yeah, the whole map was kind of insane. That second.
Yeah, what I'm upset about at the end there is that I continued after Dragon, even though I had all the boss information, but I forgot that I already saw Mother Brain. So continued through Torian to get to the map, and that costs a lot. I didn't take the pre-pillar room save, which was like at the hub, the junction between the 3 other regions.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I had to backtrack to that, and that ended up costing a lot of time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things like that, like the underwater wall jumps.
Yeah, I think I got
feels
mine second
used to be.
try.
I was there on the first try, but dropped it, and then gave it about 10 more, and then just reset and came back with more health for the Shine Spark.
Yeah. I don't even know. I don't think I used Spring Ball in a good way anyways. I think it helped me traverse a couple areas, but it didn't necessarily save me. The way I played it anyways, it might have been pretty necessary, but who knows?
Yeah, I'm not sure I actually used it either, but it was logical to move around, get through a fish tank at least.
Yeah, yeah.
Then game 1, I think it came down to which regions we went to, but that one I also felt like I did a lot of back and forth and clearing. Like I went to whatever was not Torian, explored like all of that, and then went to Torian for supers, left, and then did the rest of the game, and then then went back to Torian and got Beria. I did have a really nice Ridley fight though.
Did you
barely
end up
make it through.
getting a charge and then just turning around?
Yeah, I got a full beam, and so I did Ridley with it was about 3 and 3.
Okay, I didn't know if you just go one room further, you get plasma. I turned right around at charge and went back to Ridley.
But you had Varia at that point?
I had Varia, yeah, and I think 10 supers. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, I was kind of annoyed because right after I killed Ridley, I came back, and then plasma was just the very next room. So if I would have just went, that would have been another 30 seconds, or probably like 20. Yeah, probably 20, 30.
Yeah, I kind of see the differences. The first game is you getting Varia before I did.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe
definitely excited to
supers, yeah.
rewatch these because I'm sure they were very close and like back and forth and then little things.
Yeah, wasn't game 1 where you both were hunting for super missiles?
I was.
Kind of. So I'm trying to play like more aggressive towards majors, so I was still kind of looking for charge, and then luckily I came across it right when I entered wherever that was. It's at
It was Meridia, yeah.
Yeah.
Because plasma was right behind it.
Yep. So Meridia, right when I entered Meridia, checked, and then I saw that. So pretty much my hunt for supers was done then. But if I didn't find charge, I still would have just went and grabbed the map, just continued to grab either majors, or it seems like Meridia had a lot of potential super missile pickups. So
yeah,
I probably would have been fine, but that definitely would have lost me the game if charge wasn't there.
In both these seeds, I got charge kind of early, it felt like. So I wasn't looking for ammo go mode at all, but I did run into 30 supers in both games, I think.
Oh, wow. Nice. The second game I had a lot, but not the...
Yeah, supers was locking business center in one of the games. I forget which it was to head towards, Crate's Mouth.
Yeah, I didn't play that very well, did I? I went up and down business center at least 5 times before deciding on which missile pack to go after.
Became your favorite elevator, Osse.
Yeah.
But yeah, good games, and yeah, I hope that was entertaining, and yeah.
Everyone had a ton of fun. I got no other questions for you both, so I'm going to leave it to you. Final comments before I get us on out of here.
Just thank you for doing all the stuff you do, WX fan, and yeah, thanks for all that you do as well, Osse, for the tournament, and yeah, good games.
Yep, good games. Can be cool to watch these back, and more good games coming up because there's still more to the tournament. So that'll be fun to see. And I'm not even out, so it's fine.
That's right. Mega matchups coming up. So the semifinals are set. GG's to you both. Semifinals are set. It's Nevdi. Semifinal matchup. It's Zeb versus Nitro in the other semifinal match. Osse is down to lower bracket round 4 to take on Bressingham. What an outstanding best of 3 that we saw, but it is Oatsngoats that stays undefeated, 6-0 in maps, not one map loss. And Osse, well, Osse's handed his first of this tournament and is going to be down to the lower bracket, like I said, to take on Bressingham next. Mega matchups coming up. Make sure you're staying tuned to all of our Speed Gaming channels. Tons of fun tournaments coming up as we head forward through the finales of all of these online tournaments, and as Speed Gaming heads forward to Speed Gaming Live on site down in Virginia. Make sure you're checking out the Speed Gaming announcements for all the on-site stuff. Big shout-outs to Diametheus for tracking these games. I'm WXFan21 saying we will see you next mission.